Okay, hello! Good Sunday, everyone. So it has been a while since I uploaded another video, but well, it's because I've been working a lot and I'm on my last months of finishing my medical specialty. So well, that's it. But now I want to do this really short video where I just want to show you something that. Remember, there was another video where I show you at the end of it what I was using to hold the camera, which is something that I'm using right now. So I'm going to show you here probably. Okay, so that thing, remember that it was just a simple Pisco box stuff. Well, so a friend of mine, Jose, he got the idea that I should do something about it and make it, I don't know, like give life to it. That's what he actually said. Give life to it. That's quite science fiction, I think. So, well, but I like the idea, and so I did. And yesterday, Saturday, I got this whole day of like art attack moment. We've all gotten one of those, right? so, so that's what I did. So I took the Pisco thing, the original one, and I work on it. I had a great time actually doing this stuff, enjoying the simple things in life, and so I work on it and I did a lot of things to it and I'm using it right now, and I just want to show you how it looks. That's it. Quite happy about it. I'll do, I don't know, I'm not sure if today, but I'll try to do an actual science fiction video, Chilean science fiction video, sooner than later. But for now, this is what I'm going to show you. So let me show you. But before, of course, remember, vote for Pedro. That's going to be the 2021 motto, I think. I don't know, whatever. Okay, so this is my creation. This is it. This is the front view of it. So first of all, let me tell you that I used two old wood pieces that I had from all like candle-like structures that I knew that I was going to use one day. So I used this as a platform because I needed something to give it height, so the phone, when I put it on here, would be at the adequate height. So I used two sets of this. I just used regular cola, like glue, cola fría, I don't know. And it worked. And then, so this was the original Pisco box, and as Jose wanted me to give it life, I tried to give it some kind of a face, like, you know, humans are really good at finding face or something like that. So I think those might be the eyes and the smile or something, but it's a happy box, that's the important thing. And if you don't see the face and if you don't like it, we can always use the Dogo life there. So I think it's a double entity, it's a double being, but I like it, and it's very useful. So first I got these pieces from a book I bought a long time ago that it had some things like publicity stuff that I didn't throw away, and I cut some pieces of it and I got to write there, let me focus there, come to science fiction. And this is from all stuff. So this is the name of my new friend here to hold the camera. It's Apipotron. Why Apipotron? Well, Apipo comes from Apipolai, which is the name of the YouTube site and magazine that Jose has. And Apipolai comes from this Fifth Element. I think that's the name in English of the movie. You know, the famous one. And there Apipolai means hola, hi. And Tron, it's because I call Jose Tron. So this is Apipotron. Something like the Olatron, like the hello guy, hello box, hello machine, hello everyone. Well, that's about it. So yeah, so we have the box. This is the front side. The Dogo, here it says you can. This was from an old sticker from my wife's one of my wife's calendar, like book stuff. And this is what I originally use, same places. So the two pens to hold the camera here, which works awesomely. Some masking tape, some tape to give it some grip to hold the camera. This was some sticky gluey stuff that you can work on it because the hole was not really really well shaped, so I had to do something about it. It worked perfectly. And more stickers. And this is the original Condor from the box. This is a Pisco box. So that's the front view, and as I said, it works really, really nice. There, I'm focusing again. Then, so on the side, what I did was, so I put one of this. This is a bookmark from ALCIFF, you know, the Chilean Association of Science Fiction and Fantastic Literature. So I put it there with some stickers, with some nice phrases like, yes, some motivational ones. Let's see which one, what does it say here? It says, friendly reminder. There it says, lazy day. And, well, that's it, I think. But I don't really like it. Then on the other side, what I had was, so I used this, which was a promotional thing from Siete Ediciones for one of the latest books, Ocho Voces. I have a review about that in Goodreads, by the way. Well, so I used this because I think it looked really nice. And also I had this thing from long time ago, from an Argentinian event, Portico. And I think it looks awesome. So I, cut it away. I mean, I cut it, gave it some form, and stick it there. Sometimes I use cola, like glue. Sometimes I use regular tape. I mean, I was not aiming for something completely aesthetical. I was looking for something like, I don't know, homely, friendly. I was just having fun. Then lastly, on the back of it, well, the back of it's not the most elegant one, but I used the magical thing, the magical glue to work on, that I would do stuff with it and then put it there, and it would work as a really, really cool glue. Here, those were some old holes that looked not nice, so I covered them. And this is, so this part is cool. So, and this is an old cell phone chip that I had on, I don't know, in my closet. I found it, and I said, okay, whatever. So I just stick to it, and I like to think that this is like Apipotron's brain. Let's imagine that's his brain. Keep in mind, I was just having fun. Okay, I was just having fun. It's not that I'm that crazy, but I think I really had fun with this. So we're just gonna go with it, and this is his brain. And then the last thing, he's also got a heart, besides a brain, and a spiritual heart. Perhaps it's the soul, you may say. So this is a structure, but as this is a regular box, I needed something inside to keep it there when I put the cell phone, so it wouldn't fall. And what I did was on the inside, so on the inside I used different stuff. First there is like this glass thing. It's a Nutella box, and I fill it with sand, or soil. But also I had this remembrance, like this souvenir from Danny's and I honeymoon in South Africa, which was a really cool time. The other time that we've been out of this continent, but we had a lot of fun. So it was a giraffe stuff, but the other day we were cleaning the house and it fell down and it broke. So it really, really broke. So, but it's really heavy. It was a really heavy stone. So I use it to keep it in place inside, and that's his spirit. That's his heart. That's Apipotron's heart, to keep it there, to keep it firm. Cool, right? Well, Danny says that I hoard stuff, hoarding, that thing. But I think, no, I mean, I use it. For example, with this. Okay, so this is my new setup. Well, you know that I have a new microphone, which is cool. But this is my new setup. Because, well, I don't know, I had fun with it. I don't need something special to hold my camera. I don't really care about that. Okay, so I'm gonna come back to the other side. So here I put on my laptop, and the phone goes here, which I'm gonna come back now to it. Okay, so that was it. That's the idea of today's video. So I just wanted to do something, because I know that I haven't uploaded anything in a while. But oh, I remember, vote for Pedro. Vote for Pedro. That's a very important thing, the concept behind Vote for Pedro. Well, anyway, so I wanted to show you Apipotron. You see how it perfectly hold the camera? I just really like this stuff. I really do enjoy making like home stuff instead of just buying something new. I mean, yeah, I mean, I do like to buy things. It's not that I'm someone that doesn't spend a lot of money, you know, like for savings sake, because I do buy a lot of stuff, special books. But when it comes to things like this, where I believe they are simple stuff, and that you can have fun doing something on your own, and I don't know, giving it some special meaning, I just still do that. I still do that, I think, as a lifestyle. And I had a lot of fun doing Apipotron, even though it might sound silly to some. But I had fun. I had fun. Sometimes you just gotta be like a kid again, you know? Sometimes being a kid, it's cool. You don't have to be serious all the time. Medicine keeps me serious from Monday to Friday, so I think I deserve some silly time for myself as well. So that's all of the video. I think you saw something, but what I'm going to show you now was not the purpose of the video. I just wanted to do this. But I was looking around and I realized that I want to show you something as well, just to use this recording session. And oh, but before that, just want to tell you something. So, I'm gonna come back. There was this time when I was thinking of making this YouTube videos like more with way more editing and more stuff and effects and something like that. And even though I think those are cool, I think that if I focus only on the aspect of the editing and making it like visually appealing, that sometimes works on with a contrary motivation, because you know that that's gonna take you a lot of time. So sometimes you would be like, I don't feel like doing that. So even though I'm still gonna do some videos like that, you know, with like more effects and stuff, I think I'm gonna also probably stay closer to this YouTuber idea that I really like. So I follow this YouTuber. His name, let me pronounce it. I mean, well, the name that you'll find him with in YouTube, it's RC Waldun. And I think he's an awesome guy. So he's like this literary guy. He talks about literature in terms of being a reader and a writer and all that comes with that. And I do enjoy his channel a lot. And so he works on the concept of simplicity, you know, it's just him talking about the stuff he knows, about the stuff he likes. And I think that works for me too. I mean, this channel, I know it's not a subject to be widely popular, you know, like science fiction in Spanish, mainly Chilean. But I think that those who will eventually watch these videos are probably going to be here because of the content and not only about the visuals of it. So I think that as long as the camera works fine and the microphone works fine, I think it's cool. So that's my lame excuse for saying that I'm not gonna put a lot of editing stuff and that the videos are gonna be probably boring and long. But I think it's a good enough excuse. Okay, so let's go do this unboxing just to save that argument. So, short story about this one. I'm being creative today. So, a really long time ago, I ordered a book. Well, I've ordered many, so I'm not completely sure which one is this, but I think it should be the one that I'm thinking of. But so, as I said before, in terms of spending money, I usually use it in anything literature related. But so anyway, let's see what's inside this one. I'm just gonna do it live, following my previous advice of like being simple and all that. Oh, and that was really easy actually. So if this is what I think it is, I'm just going to tell you a short story about it. Let me see. It would be really fun if it's not. Oh, yes, it is. Okay, so before I show it to you, oh man, that looks really good. Okay, so before I show it to you, this book in particular, it's one that I had studied before and read before, and I learned a lot of this book many years ago. But I always read it on the digital version, the computer version, because it's in English. It's not in Chile. You would not find it in Chile. So I had it on my computer, like PDF and stuff. And it has a lot of cool stuff. But the other day I saw a friend of mine, a Chilean reader, that he's a big collectionist too. He collects a lot of books, and he got this one on the physical stuff, and I was like, is that a thing? Like, you can have this? So I went to like Amazon or a Spanish similar one. Well, because here in Chile, sometimes you just can't buy something directly on Amazon, so you need to use like a third party to do the work for you. So that's what I use. It's called, that sounded, well, but this is one that I use, like Busca Libre. So sometimes like they would do the job of, like the taxes and all that stuff that if you buy something from abroad. So I said to myself, like, I gotta have that book too, if it's real on physical form. And so I did, and it finally came here. Okay, and the book is, oh man, it has some sticky thing. Well, I'm gonna clean that later on, but let me show you anyway. It's this. What an awesome book. This is a legendary book. This is a sacred book. So the name of this is Cosmos Latino Cosmos. And it's the name, it says, an anthology of science fiction from Latin America and Spain. So you can already know what it's about. And it's an awesome book. Here you can find Andrea Bell. Like, Andrea Bell it's a legendary professor and professional and expert in terms of Latin American or science fiction in Spanish. I mentioned her on this talk that I had. I never know what is the right word to say, but like a dialogue. When you talk about something, a conversation. I don't know. When I had a chance to talk about Chilean science fiction in Colombia, I mean virtually. I mentioned her, of course, because she's done a lot for the genre, and one of the really, really, really interesting things, it's this book. That let me see what was the year that it got published, but this one's, as I said, it's truly a legendary one. It's one that every person that's passionate about science fiction in Spanish should know about. I'm not gonna say should read it, but should know about, because it's a really interesting one. And it says it was published in 2003, so kind of a good old time ago. And so it's really awesome. I remember enjoying so much the Chilean stuff that's in here. That when I read it for the first time, there are many authors that I enjoy a lot. So this is a big recommendation. Check it out. It's a great anthology of science fiction from Latin America and Spain. Well, I'm not sure if I said it, but the cool thing, I mean, for foreigners or people that are not fluent in Spanish, this is all in English. That's the cool stuff. I think I might have not mentioned it, but that's the cool stuff, that you can read stories in English. It's a translation of many of those stories. So for all of you English speakers, which I'm trying to reach, but I'm not. But this channel, somehow, it's only the only public that I have. I mean, the only viewers that I have. I think they all come from Chile itself or Spanish-speaking countries, which I do appreciate. I thank you a lot for all the support. But man, I just can't. Somehow I can't reach the English-speaking world. Well, okay, I guess might deal with some YouTube algorithms, or I don't know. It's okay though. I do enjoy this anyway. Well, again, beautiful book. It's in English, and it has science fiction from Latin America and Spain. It has Andrea Bell. She's awesome. She's super, super awesome. She's one of the legends. She's one of the greatest. One of the heroes. So now that I know, you can actually buy this. You can just buy it, and it's awesome. And I was gonna say, so I'm gonna just read you what does it say here in the back. So from from the counter, blah blah blah. It's the stories are exceptionally good reading. They're highly original, fast-paced, and keep the reader entranced until the end. That's Norman Alida Dangla, professor of English, University of Morón, Buenos Aires. Cosmos Latinos is the first anthology of its kind to offer critical and scholarly approach to Latin American science fiction to the English-speaking audience. That I think it is completely true. That's one of the cool things about this book. Then it says, an unusually important book. Completely agree. And that comes from Aaron Dziubiński, assistant professor of Spanish, DePaul University. Oh, I'm sorry. I probably failed on the entire pronunciation of that, but I'm going to show you here. There. The Aaron. But I just know I can only pronounce Aaron. But I did my best. I truly did. Beautiful book. Take a look at it. Awesome. This video is going to be only about Apipotron, but here I am transforming it into a two-part videos. But I'm cool with it because, as I said, it had been a while. I know this video is going to be way long. It's going to be really long, but it's okay. It's okay because I think those of you that might stay long enough here to watch this might have the time, might be interested. So thank you for being here. Hope you enjoyed this book. Hope you enjoy the high quality of Apipotron holding my phone. And happy Sunday again. So that's it. See you in another video. And vote for Pedro again. And enjoy the rest of your Sunday. So we'll see you. I'll see you. Yeah, I don't have multiple. Okay, anyway, so see you around for the next video. Remember, this one goes with the simplicity concept, which is my excuse for not putting a lot of effort on editing. But I hope my voice is kind of cool to have, perhaps in the background, as a kind of podcast. Yeah, that might work. So Apipotron and Cosmos Latinos, that's this video. That's it. See you on the next one. Bye.